Hey, Nathan here, helping you become a better jungler. I have a super interesting game for you today. This is actually going to be a review of a Kha'Zix player who I've actually done a review on this channel before versus myself from his perspective. I actually randomly bumped him into a solo queue game, and he has a perfect, really good early game. This game he absolutely destroys me in terms of really good path and really good objective control. And I mean, I make a bunch of mistakes he actually capitalizes off as well. But he actually, I mean, we still end up winning the game. And that was just to really just, I mean, if you look at the time controls here, it was literally, so there's actually a huge turning point that I want to talk about for like a good like 2 minutes in this game. And this is what really lost him the game around this point. But this point, him not doing this here, just leads up to, yes, they get 3 dragons, but then like one catch here and we get Baron and we like end the game. So really interesting game here. This is, I mean, this is very sort of like much higher level. Like this is probably not really applicable in terms of silver gold games, but I thought this would be really interesting to cover. And I mean, also for myself, I get to see, what I did well into the Kha'Zix here to really shut him down and choke him out and make sure that I'm still putting pressure, even though I get really far behind in the early game, especially with the Jarvan into a Kha'Zix matchup. Like Jarvan can really only do stuff early game, and then Kha'Zix can literally like just do whatever he wants, past like level 8, 9. So let's jump into this game here. So let's start with the Kha'Zix runes. So he's going Conqueror, which is fine. Conqueror is is a little popular on Kha'Zix, but most Kha'Zix still go Electrocute. See, this game, I think it's actually a very fine line between Conqueror and also Electrocute. Like, I think it's still fine, but one thing I would change in your build is I would switch out, you go double AD armor, I would go attack speed AD armor, just because it just helps you jungle clear much better, and it just helps you get those Conqueror stacks slightly faster. But the rest of your runes here are really good. I think it's all good. Taking Water Walk in absolute focus, just going to help you with river control and just be more of an assassin. Alright, so let's take a look at this, what I believe is a almost perfect Kha'Zix early game. So he comes here, places a ward here to defend. I really like this. This denies any sort of red to red Jarvan shenanigans, because sometimes the Kha'Zix will 3-camp here, and a Jarvan will be like, alright, well, I know he's starting blue. I know he's going to 3-camp. I can take this red, deny it from him pretty easily. So I really like this ward here. And he does it very late as well. So he places it about 1 minute 5 seconds. You can actually place it at 1 minute 10 seconds to get extra 5 seconds vision and still make it to your blue buff. So as you can see, like he's on blue right now, 5 seconds before. So I like to actually place that ward at 1 minute 10 seconds. Alright, so doing 3-camp topside here. So if Kha'Zix can get away with a 3-camp topside without me ganking or anything like that, it's so big for him. So come here. So I come to gank mid here, and I burn this Xerath Flash. So that's fine, we burnt Flash, but now this is for me a huge pressure point. So you should now know that, okay, my Xerath burnt Flash, this Jarvan here, myself, like it's weird, like what do I say, like Nathan here is going to want to regank this. So, I mean, this is why this is such a fun review, because I know exactly what I'm thinking. So I'm sort of want to show you, what I'm thinking here and how you could potentially counter it. But this is really good, so it's fine. I haven't counter jungled you at all. I've literally given you a 3 like level 4 here. Oh, actually, do you see where I go after this? So, okay, you actually see me go bot side here. So, that top scuttle's also free for you. I'm trading here bot side. The reason why I can't go top side here is that I am too low, like HP, and like I sort of want to pressure bot. Like right now my Mordekaiser and Swain, I could have ganked this earlier. Actually, I think I maybe should have impacted this lane instead of ganking Xerath. But I just love ganking Xerath, especially he doesn't have barrier. Like I want to sort of get my Malzahar head, really far ahead. But I'm going bot side now because I don't really want to contest the Kha'Zix. Because remember, I don't have any vision of Kha'Zix. So if I walk into here and the Kha'Zix is standing here, like you're waiting for me to kill me, like I'm low health after that gank, unfortunately. So I need to literally give top scuttle. So, I mean, that's more from my perspective, but, again, look at your perspective. Again, I don't have any vision of where you are, so I have to go bot side, take bot scuttle. All right, actually, I mean, this is like insane pinging for me right now. This is a bit of humble brag right here. You see right now, look at this ping. I literally pinged directly on this Kha'Zix. Like, this is insane. This is a bit of a humble brag. This is good tracking from me, so I'm controlling here. Look, I even ping again. I literally ping perfectly when the Kha'Zix is doing scuttle. I mean, this is really only stuff you can learn from just intuition and just playing a lot of League of Legends. Like, it's very hard to sort of teach you how to do that. All right, so you come here to check Gromp. I actually would have checked Wolves as well and based. So you saw me had 16 CS. You would actually be, I'd say, slightly potentially confused about my jungle path. Actually, no, I would have had 12 CS when I came here. So you actually should know that I didn't do Wolves. You should have known that I did red, blue, Gromp, and Wolves should be up. If you looked at my CS counter when I walked mid. So my Wolves are up, come there, counter jungle them, leave one up, they will really stuff me up. This is still fine for you if you base after this. Potentially could have done Krugs as well, but I think it's fine. Your Gromp spawn and it gives you a lot of experience in gold. Let's go down here and get that. Alright, so this is awesome. You're just farming right now. There's nothing you need to do. I've done nothing in early game except burn Xera's flash, and I just can't burn. I just can't. My Malzahar keeps pushing this, so like I just can't gank this. So my early game is just absolutely stuffed in terms of what ideally I want to do Jarvan. Like I could be ganking top, but Mordekaiser's starting to potentially get level 6, and then that's he's gonna potentially just ult me when I come up there. Like Mordekaiser is really hard to deal with. Right, so in terms of tracking where I am now, okay, I actually just show up mid, so now you know where I am. I come for a regank, so this is really good sort of timing, I guess. Like, I mean, you're pretty lucky that you're here, but come for a regank. I really stuffed that up. That's really embarrassing to look at. I mess up my EQ on a flash dose Xerath, and then you come here and kill me. So, awesome early start for you. Jarvan is useless. Like, I am absolutely useless at this stage. My early game is completely stuffed. I've given you a free level 6, essentially, and you're going to be able to, scale really well and carry this game. Alright, so I'll be doing your Krugs right now. This is good. Get some levels going on these guys. Base reset. Come bot side for your blue. Dragons, another potential objective. Like, you're going to be level 6 very soon, and you're going to get 6 before me as well. I mean, right now, I'm level 4 to you're level 5. Like, this is really, really bad for myself and really good for you. Alright, so you go back to base here. I love the control ward here. Could you have bought 2? You could have bought 2 control wards. Potentially could have there. I mean, I always think that I'll let you off the hook with not buying 2 control wards early because you do want to get warrior as soon as possible. But in general, control wards are just so good to get to control areas of the map. So, alright, so I have now taken all bot river control from you here. And you actually see me do this, I think. Do you see me actually do this? Okay, you see me hit the scuttle and actually see you. So I actually know that you're here now. And you know that I'm here, right? So my bot lane was there. You know that I hit that. I mean, looking at this in hindsight, I really should have done Dragon. Like, I had mid priority, I had bot priority. But I sort of just didn't want to risk anything because I thought that, you're potentially level 6 pretty soon. Oh, and Rift Scuttler's up and you don't even check it. I mean, this is such a funny in hindsight. Like, yes, I know that this is the information that Kha'Zix, like, I'm watching from his perspective, but I just don't know exactly. Like, my bot lane base, their bot lane came back out. I just didn't want to risk it. I didn't want to put myself further behind. All I can do right now is just farm. Like, that's just like how useless I am right now in Jarvan. I could potentially regank this Xerath, but his flush is actually coming back up, so... this Kha'Zix here can just keep farming. He's level 6 now. He got 6 before me. He's going to be much stronger than me now. He's got evolved Q, which I really like that you evolve Q here because you're going to prioritize getting objectives. So let's see what you do here. You control ward the dragon. Looks like you're trying to get it with your evolved Q. Hit this, and you know that I'm 100% top side. So this is literally a free dragon. This is really, really, really good from you. So again, this is amazing early game, playing it perfectly, not taking any risks, you're out farming well. Alright, so Malzahar, I mean, your Xerath actually kills my Malzahar. So you've got like a lot of potential win conditions here. You've got, I mean, your bot lane bullies, like these guys are going to center scales really well. Xerath is, you know, going to be much stronger, be able to wave clear faster than my Malzahar. He's actually opted for 2 Doran's rings, and top's fine. Just let top scale. Like Mordekaiser is like really, really good, especially against champs like Leona and Jarvan, because he's sort of like a, you know, a tank killer. All right, so one thing I don't like here is you've shown mid for no reason, giving me free information. So I don't think I actually do anything with this information, but your mindset right now, like you're seeing on this cannon creep, like right now your objective should be, I just want to clear my entire top side and then, you know, potentially Rift Herald. Because now I'm going to have to flip back the map. Because now that you know that I've spent all my time top side, then I'm going to have to go bot side. And what my thought, especially since my Xerath has just died here, my only win condition in this game right now is bot. Like bot is my only hope to get caster to scale up. Like Mordekaiser, I don't want to go top at all because he can potentially 1v2 us with his ult, just ult me. So you need to sort of think from my perspective, like what can I do? So you want to counter this as much as possible. Bit of a fail E there. But this is fine. Clearing jungle. Get your red buff. And now you see me bot, free Rift Herald. Excellent objective control. I love your decision making. You're super fast on this. So I have now controlled all bot side river. And I actually knew I was just going to give up Rift at this stage, but you did this really well. Some junglers actually wouldn't have done Rift here. Like this is really good punishing me here. So you're in an excellent position. You've gotten Dragon, you've gotten Rift Herald at 9 minutes. You have the opportunity to get 2 Rift Heralds this game, and you're like 1k gold up, and you're comfortably, you know, scaling into this game. All right, so I'd be... Actually, no, I would actually come potentially counter gank this. I think this is good, because again, I would be looking potentially mid here. I mean, maybe not. Actually, no, this is actually a pretty free kill, I think maybe. Nah, he flushes away. I just want you to do your Krugs. I think it's way more efficient. Alright, so, I mean, not ideal. You've burned your ult, but you have burnt his flash, so... And Xerath burnt flashes. You actually traded flashes. Actually, gank's not ideal. So now I come mid now because I know that I saw the flashes burnt here, and now I get a free kill on this... this Xerath, because I know he doesn't have flash, but my Malzahar dies there. So this still sucks for me, but... Again, that sort of wouldn't happen if you actually potentially maybe look for a counter gank more instead of going for that. But that gank was just not ideal, knowing that Malzahar had flash. So the awkward thing here is now you're going bot side, and you're sort of going to start being inefficient by not doing these Krugs here. And I mean, you sort of have to go bot side here in a way. But you're actually looking to go bot here to... go and potentially counter gank here, like your bot lane's just died. Alright, so this is what happens in the next 2 minutes is huge to helping me get back into the game, because you waste a lot of time, resources, and it just gives me a lot of breathing room. So let's see what this Kha'Zix does here. So Kha'Zix is here, his bot lane's dead, they're in base. He's looking to go on this 1v2, but Xerath has TP, so Xerath's coming in here. So they come here, burn the caster flash, kill the Leona, you burn flash, you almost die, and then the biggest mistake here is you use Rift Herald. So this is really complicated, and I mean, this is not very much in terms of, I mean, this is sort of like theory. Like, I understand your intention here. Like, yes, you've just killed bot lane. Let's try and break this tower, but tower... 5 plates is very difficult to get, and the fact that your bot lane, like, you don't exactly have a wave yet to push this on this, like, it's going to be difficult to get this. Like, Xerath needs to go mid, Malzahar's pushing, you need to base, you can't exactly 4-man this. If you 4-man this, you would have got this, which actually would have been better. Just give up mid, 4-man this. No one could potentially go defend, like Malz and me can't come defend this. And you want to actually save your Rift Herald this game actually for mid. That is the best tower for you to break. It's on 4 plates right now. You can re-gank this flashless Malzahar very easily with your ult. That's what you want to do. Then you can break this tower with your Xerath. And what that will allow you to do, then that will have you entire control of bot river. Again, bot lane's my only win condition, and then I will never be able to do anything with my bot lane, like ever. Because Xerath will be able to push so much faster. You have mid tower. My Malzahar's not strong enough to clear. I mean, look at his items right now. Like, he's so useless. You have a 3-1 Luden's Echo Xerath. You're 2-0 right now. This is a huge mistake from you. Like, I can't emphasize like how big like this. And I'll show you like what happens, like how it doesn't break the tower. Like, they get it close, and again, they would have got it if Xerath and you committed to it, which would have been better. But again, you should have literally just based there. Instead of doing Rift so I still think that gank's okay, but you did use a lot of resources for it. You burnt Xerath TP, you used your ult, you used your flash. Still okay, but don't Rift Herald. What you want to do here is go to your Krugs, clear back down, and then like potentially look for a gank on Mel's. I mean, look at Mel's right now. He's super overextended. And then look to break mid here, and then you can go break bot, and you absolutely nullify anything I can do in this game. So that's how you accelerate this game. So this is a huge turning point again. So yes, it might look good that you got 4 plates, but the fact that this tower didn't die, like my team defended it, is really, really big for us. So, I mean, I think I explained that all right, but let me know in the comments below if you sort of want more explanation for that, because I mean, it was pretty complicated. You might have to go rewatch that explanation there, because again, it's pretty advanced stuff. Alright, so again, the thing that I don't like you being bot side here at all is that you've really ignored your top camps. Like, you don't need to do anything fancy this game. Like, I know that you're trying to like pressure a lot, but you can just keep farming. You could be at like 90, 100 CS right now if you'd be more efficient. Like, approaching level like 9. I mean, you'll definitely be 9 by now. Like, I'm pretty useless. I'm a level 8 Jarvan. I'm 0. All I'm doing is farming. I'm like an AFK farm Jarvan right now because I really actually can't do anything in this game. Alright, so you're controlling bot river now. Yeah, again, this is a bit of wasted time. Like, Malzy's basing now. I know you're potentially looking for a counter gank, but your top camps, you're just denying it way too much. And I mean, you could have been bot to potentially help these guys as well. If you just cleared down here, and you would be here to counter me. Alright, so now I know that you're bot here. You just cleared that vision. And then you actually see me here. So you actually decide to stay, which is really smart. I should have known you're still here. For some reason, I just keep thinking, like, why aren't you, like, topside clearing your camps? But this is fine from you. You actually come counter gank this, kill me, which is, you know, still really good, and you kill the owner. So, still not out of this game here, but you're sort of being inefficient again, not clearing your top camps. Just the way you're pathing out of base. Also, this game, I would be going Merc Treads, not Mobility Boots. I think this is a big mistake. We actually have a bit of CC, and we have a lot of AP champs. Leona's very annoying for Kha'Zix to deal with. Just having that extra tenacity, especially when you hopefully evolve R, maybe. Actually, I don't know if you should evolve R. I think W maybe evolves next, but it just helps you get those stealths off so you don't get one shot. The Merc Treads can make the difference, the tenacity. Alright, so 3 of my team's dead. Your Mordekaiser solo killed my Swain. I'm dead. Free dragon. So you're still in a good position in this game, you know? But again, going back to what happened in 2-3 minutes ago, you could be way further ahead and be able to close this game out way easier and not give me any breathing room. Alright, so clearing your Gromp now. Let's go up, clear your topside jungle. Still haven't cleared topside jungle, but I think it's okay to base here. You get a serrated Dirk, get 2 controllers. I actually really like that base. Alright, so now, again, going back to win condition. So you still need to break mid tower, but for me, again, my only way to win this game is through bot. Like, that's literally it. Like, sure, my Swain's like solo killing this Mordekaiser, but we're not going to get tower or anything like that. Like, you know, we don't have like insane siege or damage like that. I mean, you've got 2 dragons right now. You can scale. You can get potentially 4 drags pretty easily. Keep clearing topside right here. Actually get second Rift Herald. Then come down bot. But again, you need to really break this mid so then Xerath can keep pushing mid. And that will choke out any option I have of helping my bot lane. Alright, this is actually another huge mistake. You've given me free information to now control bot side river. And what happens in the next 2 minutes actually is my bot lane, like yes, your bot lane actually takes tower, but then my bot lane can bounce back and take this tower, but you've actually given me free information for no reason. Like, you need to clear your jungle right here, Now I know your top side. Now I know I can safely control top river, because I wouldn't be able to control top bot river, sorry, if I didn't know where you were. Like, I literally couldn't walk into here, especially since your bot lane, potentially has priority. So you showing mid here just waves the flag. Hey, Nathan, you can go do your win condition bot lane. You can try and put my bot lane further behind. I mean, your bot lane's doing good all your lanes are doing very well this game. And you're doing really well as well. So, like, it's sort of the fact, like, yes, my bot lane eventually, like, sort of carries this game, but there's all these little things that I'm doing in terms of vision control, protecting them, that you could have denied me doing, and that would have, helped you broken that mid tower and helped you snowball this game. Alright, so you're looking to potentially come here for a counter gank or a gank, but there's not much you can do here. Leona's here. And my Leona being there ends up breaking this tower. So still really good, and yet Rift Herald. So the game's still going okay for you here. But mid is huge objective for you to break. Alright, so now my bot lane can freely get this bot tower. And again, the reason for that is because I have full control. I've controlled this. I think I'm like over here getting your Gromp or something like that. This wouldn't have, if you could have protected this tower, it would have been really big. Or deny my bot from committing to it. So you actually take your second Rift Herald there still. And you're looking to potentially counter gank mid, which I actually really like you safely pushing this out. And this is the right idea. You want to kill this Mel's, you want to break this tower. But, big but here. Alright, so you actually see me, I'm actually coming to gank here. Your bot lane is up here. You ideally should have called your bot lane mid to break this tower. Like, this is where you should have controlled your team, saying, hey, we really need to break mid. I'm going to start, and then we can get top tower after. Because my bot lane's missing, right? And we see what happens now. So, yes, you come here, you kill me. I burn the Xerath flash, but bot lane's missing. You sort of go greedy a bit there. I mean, like, in theory here, you should be pretty safe. Like, you have, I think, another charge of your ultimate and flash. But Caster can close so much distance, especially with flash, E, ult. Look at that. And this is a huge, another big throw from you. My Caster survives because your bot lane is up top. So that's sort of controlling your team there. I mean, sort of unfortunate. Like, again, you would have looked safe in theory there, but dying there is now giving my team free access on this map, and again, giving me breathing room. So, I mean, I'm 0-3. I just keep dying. I just keep dying. But my deaths are very impactful, because I knew my bot lane was there. Even if you were there to counter gank me, my bot lane would come up, hopefully clean up, and then we can take mid tower. So I'm playing like Suicide Jarvan at this point, just to get objectives. And it's the pressure that I'm putting out is still getting me things. So, I mean, you could also learn this from my perspective as well. Alright, so Mordekaiser actually messes up there, and I think my caster somehow gets out here. I actually have no idea how this happened. I was so confused. So a bit of question mark pings coming from your team. Everyone's upset, as you would be. My Swain gets top tower there. Alright, so you eventually break mid tower here. You use Rift Herald. This is pretty good. And you get 2 towers from this. Bit of a team fight happening here, but Dragon's coming up. There's a bit of danger pings, assist pings coming on here, but I think I run in suicide here. I mess up my EQ. I'm just playing shockingly mechanic in this game, so I die again. So you take free Dragon. That's great for you. Also, notice the farm right here. Look at how effectively I've been farming, despite me being 0-4. I've technically been on the map about 2 minutes less than you, and this all stems from you just not doing your Krugs and Raptors enough. I literally have even CS with you, even though you have 1 death. I have 4 deaths. Again, this is going into, and also I talk a lot about my videos of just efficiently farming. I'm still strong. I'm still effective in this game, even though I've done nothing, really. All I've done is just died for, I mean, obviously I've died to help my team, but I'm still being strong. I'm not, 0-7 dying for my team, but I have 60 CS. I'm still farming very well this game. And that's why I say farm is just so important. Your jungle, having an efficient jungle path in. Alright, so you get free Dragon, that's great. You've got 3rd Dragon now, 4th Dragon, Infernal Dragon Soul's definitely a huge win condition. Clear your Raptors and Krugs. Alright, so you like stick around here and you see, I'm not, we had a bit of a discussion about this. You said that you actually wanted to come here to get vision because you were scared of Baron. But the way you're moving here, it looks like you wanted to assassinate this Kai'Sa, but you can't do that at all. You have no vision control right here. You have no idea where the rest of us, the enemy team, is. The way you get vision of this area here, like you need to let Kai'Sa push this. You need to get mid tower, mid priority, and you can do this so easily because you have mid tower. So if you're scared of getting vision in Baron River, make us react to the mid wave. Push mid wave in. You guys have 2 towers here. You can push so far, then you can go get vision. And this is the huge throw here. And this is like me being, really smart in terms of I'm here protecting my Kai'Sa, trying to bait the enemy team to come to this wave, and we kill you, and we literally take Baron off this game, off this. And like this essentially wins us the game. Just from that one tiny play. Like that's just how big, I mean, look how clean the rest of the time controls are here. So we take Baron here. I think I actually died in Misfortune ult just pretty awkwardly. I get knocked up by the Baron, so I couldn't smite. It was like such a disaster. But we get Baron. My Kai'Sa actually does a really good job there. We win the team fight. And there you go. We have Baron. It's because you got caught there. When you didn't need to get caught at all. You didn't need to be there at all. All you would have done is had to get mid priority. Then you guys we're on the back foot because you're gonna have constantly mid priority with your Xerath. There. So unfortunately you die there. So yeah, game sort of starting to go south for you. Some pings on Rift Scuttler going, but you should definitely clear your topside jungle. So all you can do now is just play defense. Like there's nothing you can do. We have Baron buff. Just clear your camps, do defend as much as possible. Okay, so you have E-Evolve next. Oh, do you go E-Evolve? No, you can't go E-Evolve. E-Evolve is like the worst you can go. It's also like you're not have enough damage anymore to one-shot anyone. Like maybe your E is to try and catch up on Kai'Sa, but R is such a better like defensive and aggressive ability, and W is good in terms of if you're behind and if you're versus a bunch of melee champions or like even squishy range champions, you can kite them as well theoretically. So go, it's hard. I think W evolve next is best. I really do. Oh, I don't know, maybe R is. Actually, this is a tough one. Anyone out there who's a Kha'Zix main who has an opinion on that, let me know in the comments below. I'll be real interested to see what you guys think. R or W evolve second. Alright, so this is where I know the game's over. So you walk into here, you just can't walk into here at all. You don't know where I am. You know that there's like a ward here. You need to back out. And I come on here, you E away. You're stuck here now. You try and R. You don't have enough Rs because you haven't evolved R. And you're forced to flash. And now I know you're useless. Kha'Zix, because if we just keep grouping, team fighting, you can't assassinate anyone. You're absolutely useless. You don't have W evolve. Yeah, like this is where I know, like, all right, there you go. Thanks for the game win. Just because you face checked here, because you have no sums now. You don't have flash. You're significantly weaker. All right, so a bit of farming here. I think our team's resetting. I mean, look at my score, and I'm 0, 5, and 6, but I'm still have such a huge impact on this game. All right, so there's a bit of a dance going on here on Dragon, and I really think you should have just conceded this and pushed out side lanes and just defended. Like, I think it's really greedy of you. I know this is your fourth dragon, but you have to concede. You have no vision here. There's nothing you can do to take this. Just push out your sides. Sort of just keep farming up. Like, Xerath has infinite wave clear. Like, you actually have an alright team fight comp. I mean, you definitely can still win center. Scales well. But I think this is a huge mistake from you. And you actually see, like, look at this constant Baron dance. And because we have such a better position here, because we can keep pushing mid and having mid priority, and then, you know, sort of forcing you guys to eventually react to mid. So we're on the better side of the map right now. I actually notice my pings right now. I actually keep pinging. Like, it just took so long for my team to go and push this wave. I was like, just push the wave. They can't do dragon. Like, come on. I don't want to be the one pushing the wave. So my Mel's actually does push it there. This is what I wanted him to do, but I actually get ulted by Mordekaiser, so a fight's breaking out here. I'm actually happy for the Mordekaiser to ult me. I'm 0-5. I'm not going to be doing much this game. I pretty much just ult in there and die. But my team gets a Leona gets a good ult there. And like, I mean, we win that fight because your Mordekaiser just ulted me for some reason. Like if he ulted Kai'Sa there, I think you guys actually potentially would have won that fight. But I mean, I guess you guys were on the back foot. So we get Dragon now. You get that tower. I mean, you guys are pretty far behind at this point. Again, you sort of have Moby boots and stuff. You just don't have enough damage to want to do anything at this point. You can't assassinate. Looks like you guys are actually trying to surrender. And then we basically just get the inhibitor. I'll skip to here. So another team fight breaks out here. Get the pick on center. And we end the game. So yeah, you have a lot to learn in this game. Especially, I mean, there's really two key turning points. That 11 minutes, that Rift Herald usage, and then you obviously getting caught there. And that literally lost you the game. That's how fragile. If you're versing a good jungler, like, I mean, I don't want to, like, I'm not that good, I'm only Diamond, but if you're versing a jungler that knows what he's doing, he is... like I still pressure the map. I still don't let you have room to breathe, and I can punish your mistakes really well. So, I mean, look at the end of this game. I literally have more farm than you as a Jarvan, even though I've died 6 times. So you can check out my full notes for this review over on my blog nathanmott.gg. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.